He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Yeah.
James Cook, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. And that is incomplete.
So this was an NBA game, Mike. We call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what?
That's the rookie first round on that throw, Hairston. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Zach Wilson in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, throw here, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Timer pass to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Greg Dortch. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The kicker's going to get you. You get fresh water.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw is Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride, his tight end. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Again, it's Murray. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Ryland now, after the TD, he'll send this one away. Now Cotrington to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Bills offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Come on.
Moore going in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Off the play fake, it's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Oh.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
She caught kind of rough there.
Wrong play.
Wasted time up. You gotta learn your audibles that way. You don't have to talk about it.
Third and a long way to go. Play action.
And now you need 2 hands to count how many sacks they've recorded in this one, Mike. I mean, they have been relentless throughout the game, and they get another big stop here.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
No, come on.
Let's go!
He's going to have the Bills first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You see those receivers? Why are you pushing back on the team with the push in? You're a fool.
From the gun,
You don't want to play like that magic play. You just want to play the game. Take attention, but I don't understand that reason. Well, you don't want to learn how to play.
And he will go all
And every time you try to learn something new, you can't be doing two things at one time.
A terrific job all the way
You
around,
gotta have some
especially
things
after
with your
the catch,
undivided
Greg,
attention so you
to
can
take it to
remember
the
it.
end zone for a touchdown.
Because you're
I'm
not
just
going to
so
win if you
impressed
want
by
to
the
play.
acceleration of this
You're not
receiver,
going
Mike.
to. You're
He
not going to let
catches
you.
what is a short
Because
pass,
I know
and he's
more
able
than
to
you.
turn it up the
You ain't
field and
going
take
to
it
earn
all
it.
the way for 6.
You
That
really
is an
can't.
impressive play run after catch.
Makes the score
Really.
Bengals 35, Cardinals 29.
You look at this game one view, I look at it another view. Every play, you can look at it
Following
like
the
this here.
touchdown, pass
Should I
is
go here?
back
Should I do that?
to
Should I
kick
do
it
that?
off. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. Drive will begin then. The Cardinals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
I know what you
They'll
mean,
start
man.
out first
Look,
down and 10.
I'm going to show you what you mean. Zone. I know you're in zone.
Are you ready to beat them?
No. You ain't in zone. You're a man. That's all right, man. Okay, since you're in man.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Murray. That one
Oh,
down the field, but
God.
it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second down, Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Murray on third down. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now here's Wilson. Get it on the pop pass. And he's down at the 3. What a run. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Murray. He'll get this out wide to Harrison. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 5-yard line.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. That is second touchdown tonight. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's now fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and he kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And that'll help give them some space out of bounds up at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
Throwing again is Murray. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another
1st down throw for Murray.
Let's go!
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throw it on second down. It's out. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the gun, throw here for Allen.
Oh, good one, boy.
Fourth time tonight, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Baron Browning. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remaining.
Why you just completely look at what I was typing? But you when we playing, you looking at that, looking at that, looking at that. When I'm typing, you look what I'm saying. Why? That's bitterness, so losing behavior. I know how you looking.
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for two.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
can you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Working his way out left. That's deep to the back of the end zone. That is going to be home.
Oh, yeah, right move it. Oh, that's crazy.
Touchdown, Buffalo. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
How you do that? I break my celebration.
So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Drive will begin at the 30-yard
The
line.
Cardinals take over.
The Cards offense headed back to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Working out of the gun, Murray. And will get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
7-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Cardinals.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2.
The Cardinals.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll swing that out wide. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now Codrington to return. They'll go with the reverse. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's first down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Going for it all.
Thanks, man.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
On first down, Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On first and 10, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. This is first and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
To throw is Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it like I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.